everybody needs
Yeah.
that reprogramming, that kind of that reset of pace. And I really encourage you and your spouse to sit down and say, what is going to be important to us? Like, is getting out on the lake important to us? Is getting away to camp, even if it's inconvenient, important for one night, like, or 2 nights, or getting away? Like, what's important for us and the kids? And without really taking that time to eliminate the distraction of some of the screens. We don't have that conversation.
And thinking about just the rhythms for the new year, and what you want to add and what you want to say, I don't want
We're done
this.
with that.
We're going to be done with that. And why? The whys are necessary.
Yeah.
Because the kids are going to say, why do we have to do this? And so you understanding, teaching and stewarding.
Yeah.
This is why we're going to have some new rhythms here.
Yeah.
So this is a book that I like to do at the beginning of the new year, and it's by Holly Newton. She's the founder of Exhale Women, and it's 90 devotions for letting go and living in unforced rhythms of grace.
I love that.
And it is it's they're very short, doable. They're just the perfect amount. This is day 2.
Oh yeah.
And then but there's a time for pause and prayer. So praising and recall, confession, asking and rest and receiving, and then every day 7, and that it's called a pause and ponder day. There's a lingering time, and then there's the day 7 is a pause and ponder. And it's just what I loved about this is this was the first, when I used this several years ago, this was the first time that I had ever learned purposefully to, in my time with the Lord, to have a rest and receive time. Where I never write in my, I always have a journal, so because I want to reuse it.
Yeah. That's a good tip.
Pro tip, don't write in your books if you want to reuse them every year. But it's praise and recall, confess, ask, and then rest and receive. This was the first time that I ever was like, oh wait, I'm not pausing to hear back from the Holy Spirit.
Oh yeah, you're just running your motor mouth.
I'm just like,
I'm guilty of that.
I'm running my motor mouth, and then asking and confessing and praising. You're so good. And then I'm like, okay, thank you. I had a wonderful time. And God's like, wait.
Hello.
I have something to say. And I had to learn over, like, oh, wait, God has something to say to me.
Yeah.
And so I really recommend that be part of your rhythm.
Yeah.
That how often are we not pausing to go, what is God saying about this?
We just want to check the thing off our list.
Yes. Check it off, and then also going, I don't know if we think, well, the Lord doesn't talk to me that way. That's not true. That's not true. The Lord wants to talk to you. He wants to speak to you. He is not, Sarah doesn't have, and Rebecca don't have some sort of special connection.
Right.
That we get to hear from the Lord, and you don't. But you do have to learn how the Lord speaks to you.
Yeah.
Because it may be in different way.